So today I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow palette declutter. This is not something I ever thought was going to happen. My glasses are glaring way too much, so I'm going to get rid of those. I am going to be taking a little bit of a break from filming beauty videos. I'm probably going to try to do more beauty stuff on Instagram, but this video is going to go up in lieu of a fragrance video for one of the weeks in January because of the amounts that I'm pre-filming right now. But yeah, I have already done a lot of decluttering, especially with lip products. So I don't have any really footage to show you of that. I will quickly show you some of the things that I have decluttered. I have things in boxes for people. Guess let's go ahead and get into it. Wish me luck. So everything is a super big mess in here right now, but these boxes are full of things that I have decluttered. I've got a box of stuff going to one of my friends, a box of things for my mom, for my cousin, and for a friend that's going to be visiting us in January. And I also have a big box of nail polish that I have decluttered as well. I have some Kat Von D palettes up here that I just have out to play with right now, so those aren't in the drawer that they belong to. I've got the Metal Matte palette, the original Shade and Light palette, which is in its old packaging. This is something I could foresee myself getting rid of in the future, but that's definitely not something I'm ready to get rid of just yet. It's just super useful. I have the Shade and Light Glimmer, which has gotten some mixed reviews, but I'm actually really enjoying it. And I also have Interstellar, which is really pretty. Let me see if I can do something about this lighting before we move on any further. Okay, I hope that helped and didn't make it worse. Okay, so these are my cream highlighters, and this is where we are going to start decluttering. I got this Cover FX glitter drops in Nova, and they're just way too golden dark for me, so those are going to be going on Mercari. And I'm just going to throw this in that listing there as well. This is a little mini of the Cover FX custom enhancer drops in Moonlight. Yeah, Moonlight, and it's just the base of it's just a little too dark for my skin tone. Okay, I'm getting rid of some Becca items. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. It's a deluxe size in Opal. And this is one of the Slim Lights in Pearl, and this is a Shimmering Skin Perfector poured in Moonstone. So all of those are going to be going on Mercari as well. This is ColourPop Paraloon. I think used this enough to where I have decided I'm just not interested in it anymore. This is ColourPop Showtime. Showtime looks too much like Monster. It does look a little more glittery in the pan, but it doesn't come off like that on the skin. And this is Spellbound, and this is the one that looks too much like Over the Moon. And so then we have Rocket Science, which in the pan it doesn't look like it, but on the face it looks just like Hippo. So that is going to go as well. Okay, this is my blush drawer. The only thing I'm getting rid of from here is the Coastal Scents 6 color contour blush palette. It's actually a really great palette. I just have so many other things that I'm just not using it. So everything else in here is staying. And here we're getting into the eyeshadows. Okay, so right off the bat, I have this little deluxe sample of a Smashbox eyeshadow, which I really like the colors, but I just don't have that much use for it. I'm sure I have these colors many times over in everything else. I have the Elamar palette, which is gorgeous. I got this in BoxyCharm. I am keeping it. I've got the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. The quality of these shades is just awesome. I absolutely love this. I'm kind of tired of that color theme, but you know. I've got the Pretty Vulgar. Oh, the Ace Beauty came from BoxyCharm, so did this one. This is the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale eyeshadow palette. This is decent. This is something I can foresee myself getting rid of in the future, but I'm just not ready to yet. Do want to play with it a little bit more. And same thing with this guy. This is from BoxyCharm as well. It's the Laura Lee Party Animal palette. I'm not a huge Laura Lee fan, and this palette just is not that great. It's a very interesting palette. I got it to work for me, but it took a long time. So I don't know. I'm torn on getting rid of this or not, but there's a big part of me that just does not want to get rid of it yet. It's kind of like challenge accepted. I will try to make it work kind of a thing. Okay, and I have two crown brush palettes. This is the Glam Metals. Both of these came from BoxyCharm. Really pretty metallic shades there. And the Crown Pro palette, again in this color theme that I'm just really tired of, but some of these shimmers are really gorgeous. That's one that I can foresee myself possibly getting rid of in the future, but again, it's relatively new, so I'm not ready for that yet. And I'm keeping, of course, the Emily Noel Wants and Needs. Okay, I think I'm going to be keeping everything in this drawer as well, so I'm just going to run through everything really quickly. I have the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette, and the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette, the Rainforest of the Sea Sizzle, Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3, Volume 2, and Volume 1. I have Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach, and Comfort Zone, the new ones. And for the small ones, I have Petalettes, Walking on Eggshells, and Silent Treatment. And I have all three of the Viseart mini palettes. It is the Petite Pro 2, Petite Pro 3, and the original Petite Pro. Got the Winky Luxe Kitten palette, which is super, super pretty. So is the Kitten Cashmere, which is also really nice. I love those. I have the Pure and BoxyCharm palette. A lot of people didn't like this. I actually really liked it. It worked out pretty well for me. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that one. This one is the more recent one from BoxyCharm. It is a face and eye palette. This one is not working out quite as well for me. I can foresee myself getting rid of this one at some point. I'm just not ready yet because it's still really new. And I have the Revolution Pro from Pure as well. Okay, here we're going to start getting rid of some things, but my Ciate palettes are staying. I have both of the Olivia Palermo palettes. This is Smoldering and Smoky Suedes. Are these Chloe Morello, I think? They're the Pretty Fun and Fearless. This is the Fearless palette. This is the Pretty palette. And this is the Fun palette. And I have the two more recent ones. The Astrolights palettes. This is Jeweled and Burnt. Okay, so this was kind of hard for me. The Coastal Scents palettes, I am going to be getting rid of all of these. The Smoky palettes is a really great colorful palette. There's like one color in each set that I really enjoy, but there's like not enough variety to be able to make an entire eye look with any particular one. This copper shade is gorgeous. This kind of grass green metallic is gorgeous. This pink duochrome, it is like a pink with a violet shift. This really deep berry color is gorgeous. This is another duochrome. It's a blue with a gold shift. And this kind of silvery taupe color is just gorgeous. Yeah, so there are some shades in here that I'm gonna miss, but it's not like I don't have another ton of eyeshadows to play with. I just think somebody else could get more use out of this. And then I have all of the revealed palettes. I have gone through all of my shadows, like all of my palettes with these open, and kind of made sure that I had the same colorways in other palettes, and I do. And I actually really enjoy these. They're just taking up space in my collection, and I'm not getting around to using them. I just have too much stuff, and I have things that are too similar. I really liked the revealed 1, 2, and 3 much more than the smoky and the matte. The smoky is okay, and the matte has a really nice gradient of colors, but it's kind of blah. And in case you haven't realized, these are supposed to be not exact dupes, but sort of replacements, or, you know, alternatives to the Naked palettes. So Revealed 1 is in the same color theme as Naked 1. And like I said, these are really gorgeous and they do work really well. I just have so much stuff and I have to be kind of ruthless. This is Revealed 2. It is in the same colorway as, in the same color theme as Naked 3. So the 2 and 3 is a little backwards. And this is the Revealed 3, and it's in a similar color theme as Naked 2. But I do really enjoy all of those, but I have to make some cuts. Some things have got to go. And we've got some more that we're gonna get rid of in this drawer, but first I'll just show you my Stila palettes. I have all 4 of the Perfect Me Perfect Hue palettes. I do enjoy and use all of the shades, even the deeper ones. So this is Tan Deep, Light Medium, Fair Light, and Medium Tan. I also have the Matte and Metal palette, which is really gorgeous. I love all of my Stila palettes. And I have all of the Eyes Are the Window palettes. This is Spirit. This is Mind. This is Body. And this is Soul. Okay, so I have these 2 small palettes from NYX. The formula on these is pretty decent. This is the Lid Lingerie palette. It is all matte, and I have these matte shades in other palettes. Like one of the Stila ones that I just showed, I have all of these shades in there. So that's just gonna have to go. And this is the Cosmic Metals palette. The formula on these are nice too, but again, I know I have these shades multiple times over in my collection, so pains me to do this, but I've got to get rid of them. And it sort of pains me to do this too, kind of and kind of not. So these are the 4 NYX Ultimate palettes. I have purchased these twice, literally. The first time I purchased them, I was so disappointed in the quality for the price that I returned them for a refund. And then I saw so many people using them and reviewing them, I bought them again. And they're okay. They're just too much trouble to deal with, honestly, when I have other shadows that are just much easier to work with. This is the Warm Neutrals, Smoky and Highlight, Cool Neutrals, and Brights. Now I do really like the color stories in these. The color combinations are really nice. But again, unfortunately, I just need to get rid of some things, and these are the least painful to get rid of. Now these, in all honesty, if they weren't in this packaging, I would be getting rid of these. Can't think of what these are called, but there is this one. This one. And this one. This one has the best quality shadows. These are okay, and the ones in here are not that great. However, I do like the smaller palettes with only 5 colors. I am starting to enjoy smaller and smaller palettes, and I like the color combinations in here. I do wish the quality was a little bit higher, but again, I just cannot bear to let go of this packaging. I just think it's so cool. I don't think I will ever get rid of these, even if I rotate them out of my collection. I will just keep this for the packaging for a keepsake, because 50 years from now, who knows who will find that interesting. Okay. Kat Von D drawer. So I showed 4 of my Kat Von D palettes earlier. I have all 5 of the Shade and Light quads, and I really, really like these. This is the Plum, Smoke, Fawn, and this was like a limited edition special kind of thing. Sage, and Rust. Okay. Serpentina, I am going to be decluttering. The shades are gorgeous. I will never use this super yellowy metallic gold. The quality of it is amazing. It's just not my kind of color. But I know I have these colors multiple times over in other Kat Von D palettes. And it's just not the most complete sort of colorway. So it is a really nice palette. The quality is nice. I just know I have so many things that are pretty much the same. The Better Together palettes, they're not the best quality. This one just kind of gets muddy. This one is one of those weird mattes with a glitter in it that just kind of falls out everywhere. This sort of pale olivey color, Heart of Gold, is really nice. This kind of just turns brassy. And Lovely and BFF are just really chalky, so not worth it for that side. And for the Kat Von D side, I have plenty of blacks and grays from her. There are other reds in other palettes. I have whites and champagne colors from her. The only shade that I'm gonna miss is Lullaby, which is a really, really gorgeous silvery taupe. And I have the Sinner and Saint palette, which has a lot of very, very similar colors to Serpentina, and there's another shimmery red in there, so definitely keeping that. I know she's super controversial right now. I don't agree with her anti-vax beliefs, but I do agree with the amount of work that she has done for animals, and I could not help but get this palette. I absolutely love it. I don't even know what else to say other than that. I just love it. Okay, I know you can't see this drawer very well, but this is my double-sided Z palettes. I have shimmers, metallics, and duochromes here. They are all ColourPop except for these 3 are Touch of Glam. They're super gorgeous. These are all of my mattes. There are a couple that I am thinking of decluttering, but I don't want to declutter anything until I have at least 4 that I can get rid of, so that I can put them in a ColourPop palette and give them to someone. So I'm gonna just think on that more. And I have, I'm not gonna open all of these, it's just too much. I have every 12 pan palette from ColourPop that they have released. Okay, so that is everything I'm going to be decluttering. So I'm getting rid of a total of 9 highlighters. So the 2 Cover FX, the 3 Becca, and 4 ColourPop, 1 face palette, and 14 eyeshadow palettes. So the Smoky and all 5 Revealed from Coastal Scents, the Better Together and Serpentine from Kat Von D, the Cosmic Metals and Lid Lingerie, and the 4 Ultimate palettes from NYX. So yeah, I think I did pretty good, considering that was really hard. But yeah, that is everything I have got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was fun, at least a little. Yeah, until next time.